Hey, amazing parents, follow along with this super simple, gentle exercise to help your child gain better head control. Head control isn't just about muscle strength. It's not just about how well we use these muscles right here. Head control is really about how well our brains can control our entire bodies to hold our heads upright over top of our spine and our pelvis. So while just moving your neck muscles is a really good movement, actually having your brain being able to coordinate your entire spine over top of your pelvis so you can balance your head in all of these different directions suddenly becomes a lot more functional. So here's one gentle exercise to help your child's brain coordinate their head over top of their spine, over top of their pelvis. You can start in a simple sitting position. I happen to be sitting cross-legged on the floor, but you can easily do this in a chair. You can try this if your child is comfortable sitting on your lap like this. And we're going to start by you, parents, feeling the movement first, and then we'll transfer it to your child. So start by looking to the left and to the right, nice and slow, and just notice how much of your spine do you use to look to the left and to the right. All I'm really feeling is movement in this section here of my spine. What's true for you? Now I'm going to put one hand on my sternum here on my chest, and I'm simply going to look to the left and the right very slowly again. And you might notice all of a sudden the sternum and your ribs starting to slide and turn with the movement. So is there more of you turning as you're looking to the left and to the right? You might even notice being able to look further to the left and to the right because more of your spine is actually participating in the movement. I can feel ribs move, I can feel all the way down to the middle of my spine turning now because our brains are able to coordinate more of our body parts to help with the simple movement of turning to look to the left and to the right. All of a sudden we can do this movement much more functional, easier, coordinated, balanced, with less injuries. So if you noticed a difference just in that one movement of turning to look to the left and the right, and then what was the difference of placing a hand on your sternum and looking to the left and to the right? How much more of you did you feel moving? Let me know your experience down below. And now let's transfer that to our children. So you can start by having them look at an interesting object a little bit to their left and a little bit to their right, and just observe what parts of their body move as they look a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right. And then you can place one hand on their hip right here, just like your hip bone here. You can place one hand gently on their hip and the other hand on their chest or their sternum right here, just like you felt on yourself. And at the same time with your child, you can look to the left and look to the right. So your child has the feedback of your body turning to the left and to the right, as well as your hand here gently on their sternum, turning a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right. So you're kind of creating this little gentle sandwich of turning to the left and turning a little bit to the right, and noticing underneath your hand, can you feel their sternum or any of the ribs follow the movement with you? You can also have that interesting toy at eye level for them, looking a little bit to the left, looking a little bit to the right as you're turning your own body. And then you can just have them sitting in your lap and going back to the same reference movement of having that interesting toy looking a little bit to the left, looking a little bit to the right, and just notice, is more of their body participating in the movement? Can they look a little bit further to the left or to the right than they could before? Was their brain able to take in that quality information of turning not only their head, but their ribs and their sternum and their spine to create a more balanced, coordinated movement? And if you did notice a difference, congratulations. That's how fast the brain can change given the right information. And you as parents can create quality experiences for your child's brain to gather up the information it needs to create more dynamic, more balanced, more coordinated movements to help them reach their next milestone and their next. If you want another gentle exercise for better head control, check out this video here, and we'll see you in the next video.